Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. This news has been out there for quite a while, especially with Tom Holland playing the character, but Sony have now confirmed that the Uncharted movie will be out December 18th, 2020. And this is a bit of a grey area for me, mostly because I love the games. Tom Holland, to me, is the best incarnation of Spider-Man. He's a fantastic Peter Parker. He is fantastic in most things he has done. But can he really pull off Nathan Drake? Mostly because, obviously, Nathan Drake is a treasure hunter and a thief. He's kind of like the new age Indiana Jones. And Tom Holland doesn't really have that look to him. Because even though he is in his 20s, well, early 20s, he still has that boyish look to him. But if you went for someone like Nathan Fillion or even Bradley Cooper, it would probably suit them better. I'm not going to say Chris Pratt because a lot of people want Chris Pratt to be the next Indiana Jones. But I personally see that franchise will most likely finish when Harrison Ford finishes it. And unless he dies and then someone says we're going to redo it, that's probably when Chris Pratt will probably get it. But until then, no one is Indiana Jones but Harrison Ford. But going back to Uncharted, it's been quite a long development history. It's been in development hell for about 3-4 years now. And to be honest with you, I really do wish this came out a little bit sooner, because at the time it would have had Joe Carnahan, who is, if you don't know who he is, I suggest you go and watch the film Narc. He wrote and directed that. He also wrote and directed the first Smoking Aces movie, which, oh my god, Smoking Aces is one of the funniest and one of the best hitmen film out there. There's no other thing about it. He also wrote the upcoming Bad Boys 3. He was meant to direct that, but again, he had to leave because there were certain things that, obviously there was a creative difference between Will Smith and him, but it's come out as well and said that Will Smith has said it himself, that Joe basically had other things to do and he couldn't wait around for the studio to greenlight Bad Boys 3. So, it was actually back in January of 2017, that Joe Carnahan, he posted this photo on his Instagram, and that's when he finished it. And obviously you can see the Uncharted, the draft of the first film, and I think Joe Carnahan is one of the best action directors out there still. And his comment for this one here, I got me, it said, it's so funny. Done and dusted, now the real works begins. It is a more monstrously cool action script in Hollywood right now. I want to read it because this thing is a beast. So, going back to Tom Holland, obviously he has been reported to be in the star of this film since way back in 2017 as well. But the film has had a rotating door of directors. You've had Seth Gordon, David O. Russell, Neil Burger, Sean Levy, as well as Joe Carnahan. But now, the current draft of the screenplay is being written by Jonathan Rosenberg and Mark Walker. Obviously, Joe Carnahan is the one who wrote the original script, but we don't know if they're going to be going with the prequel idea which Joe Carnahan done. So if they are going to keep going with the prequel idea, obviously there was a few things in Uncharted 3 which did provide little tidbits into Nathan Drake's past. So it'd be interesting to see if they go with that or if they go with a brand new story to fit it in with the current games. The director of this one is actually Dan Trachtenberg now. He was actually hired this year. And to be honest with you, even though he's only directed 2 films that people know about, and one of them is the absolute fantastic 10 Cloverfield Lane, which in my eyes is one of the best movies of the last couple of years. It was I was just gripped. From start to finish, it was just such a brilliant movie. But he's also done TV shows. He's done 1 episode of Black Mirror, the playtest episode, and he's also directed the premiere episode of The Boys, which is the new show that's coming out on the Amazon Prime over here in the UK, and I cannot wait for that. But going back to Uncharted, obviously just Tom Holland, he does seem a bit young. But Nathan Fillion, he did actually star in a fan film of it, way back. But I think it'd be awesome if he actually came into it in this one. For, literally just, I don't know, just as like a cameo or something, I think that'd be brilliant. But another good thing as well, though, there's, for the shortlist, because obviously they're saying that it could be a prequel, and obviously it's where Nathan Drake learns from Sully, who is Nathan Drake's mentor. There is a few people who are on the shortlist. These are reported on the shortlist. At this moment in time, we don't actually know if they are true, but the names are Chris Hemsworth, so we got Thor, Matthew McConaughey, so we got Interstellar and True Detective, Chris Pine, Star Trek, Captain Kirk, and the brilliant Woody Harrelson. For me, of all them, I would choose Woody Harrelson, mostly because he is the oldest looking type of one out of them all as well, and he is more of a mentor than any of the others. Obviously, when you got Thor and you got Captain Kirk there, it's a bit like, well, not really. You don't actually seem the type to be a mentor at this time in your life. So, this is coming out, say, December next year, and hopefully it's a really good film, because I'll be going to see it, no doubt about it, and I cannot wait, and I really do hope that they continue to use Joe Carnahan's script, and they haven't changed it that much. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you lovely people soon.